Good afternoon, this is Paul. Of course, summer's behind us now pretty much, and we're into autumn. The leaves are coming off the trees, it's starting to get colder, the road's starting to get a bit mucky, and we're heading into the winter cars. This car behind me was more of a truck than a car. Is a 2016 50,600 mile Toyota Hilux Invincible. I'd like to show you around. So as I say, it's a 2016. It's an Invincible. It's a double cab, so you have four doors, and you have the pickup in the back area, which I'll come to in a second. Has a tow bar. It is every bit a workhorse. It's the kind of car that's going to appeal to someone who has a trip to the country on the way to and from work, or has a need for something with proper carrying capacity at work, or has the need for something which will tow really well, which this one will, or just someone who really fancies a cool pickup. Being Toyota, it's very ruggedly built. We've got these cool diamond cut wheels with these all-terrain tyres, Scorpion all-terrain. We do have some road tyres as well, but we thought we'd just leave these on there. We've got side steps, help you get in and out. It's a really nice colour too. I'm just going to sort of wander around and let you have a look at the paintwork. I mean, it is very much a utility vehicle, and a lot of these do get a lot of work. I'm not saying it's completely unmarked, but it's pretty good. You've got a tow bar there with electrics. You've got in here now. This is quite a robust thing. That's quite a heavy thing. Now this is coated with a very strong coating, which is very robust. I remember when I was scuba diving, one of the trucks that was used for scuba diving was one very much like this, and it had this coating, and it coped really well with all the gas cylinders and all the weights and everything all thrown into the back several times a day, and it carried really well, and it went on and on and on, and it had done so many miles that it was really impressive how it just went on and on and on. That coating, especially on the inside of the pickup, it did an amazing job at keeping the inside of the pickup half tidy. So you can expect that to do much the same, I would think. So looking down the passenger side again, the condition is looking pretty good. I think those tyres do set it off. They give it quite a chunky sort of rugged feel. You can see the Invincible insignia down the side of the doors. Obviously it's a Hilux, Toyota Hilux. And a nice big grille. And tucked under there is a nice big radiator, because this car has a good towing capacity. Under the bonnet is actually really good. I'm going to pop the bonnet because this is my sharing. The person that we got this car from in part exchange did not come across as being a heavy builder. Excuse me. Just need to have a better handhold than that. There we go. 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, nice and powerful, mated to an automatic gearbox, 2.4 I believe. But it sounds good, feels good, pulls well, and as I say, they have a good reputation for towing very well. Moving to the inside, now it's keyless, so we have a button there which you can lock the car, so the car is now locked, or you just pull and unlocks and lets you back in. You've got some quite nice, fairly standard, easy to keep clean switches, reasonable size, so you can use those if you're wearing a pair of gloves. The door mirrors will fold in. They are electric, as you can see here, and you've got 4 electric windows. Speaker popped in there as well. We have carpets and rubber mats as well. That's in all 4 spaces. And then the seats are the fabric. You can see they're not horribly worn. they're nice and warm. They're going to be nice and cold, nice and warm for the winter, and a surprising amount of bolsters and side support. So you're not going to be falling out when you go around corners. So a good comfortable seat, automatic gearbox, and then you have the different drive modes, eco and power, and then the multifunction steering wheel in here. So if I come in and close the door, put my foot on the brake and hit the start button, it leaps into life. And while it's running, I can show you we have cruise control. My camera can focus on it. So cruise control and volume control and stereo controls on this side, and this drives the various different screens that you have between the two dials. Navigation, of course, navigation is not actually active at the moment, but so you can see it's all different modes here anyway. Here we have the touchscreen navigation. I promised not to do this while I'm driving. Out comes the map. You can have media, which tells you can have DAB, FM, AM, all that sort of thing. Volume up, volume down. The various different information from the onboard computer for the car. Clock. And then your four-wheel drive options there, and a USB input, as well as a charging point and another charging point. Important to have a cap over them, stop the dirt from getting in, because these cars aren't known for always being clean when people use them. And a light colour headlining, which gives you a feeling of space on the inside, but not a bad place to be. 50,650 miles, running nicely, feels good. Nice service history, so it's got a good service history as well. So a good capable car. So whether you have a business which involves carrying heavy things, whether you just carry heavy things as a hobby, diving equipment, that sort of thing, or whether you just like to have something that's rugged for the winter, or just to drive in general, this is a really good car. In fact, horses, if you've got horses, this will tow a horse box quite nicely. So from 2016, it's 8 years old. So it's not a brand new car, but you've got to say, for an 8-year-old car, that's not looking bad. I'm not saying it hasn't had any paint, it probably has. But someone's taken the time to keep it looking nice. And I think that's quite important. So it's a nice place to start if you're buying one. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the cars, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Pop us an email, drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you for watching.